Good morning, America. Monday Morning Rail. How are ya? I'm Denny Jelsma, and I'm at the world-famous Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Museum. Today is Monday, and we all know what we do on Monday. It's show and tell, and show and tell starts right now. It's show and tell, and it starts right now. And this morning we have an exciting engine to show you. We're going to talk about the Broadway Limited, brand new, die-cast, New York Central, Commodore Vanderbilt. You know, a lot of people, so who was Commodore Vanderbilt? Commodore Vanderbilt was actually a steamboat captain, a very young steamboat captain in New York City. His dad immigrated from Holland. He's Dutch, so you know I like him. He started a steamboat business and was very successful. Well, then when the railroads started building in the United States, he got into the railroad business and started the New York Central. Well, we all know what happened to the New York Central. It became a giant in the industry, and it was a famous railroad. But Commodore Vanderbilt himself actually did not like trains. He liked steamboats because that's what he, kind of grew up on. And he was afraid to ride the trains because he said they was extremely dangerous. And at that particular time, they really were. But anyhow, in 1935, the railroad was into the Art Deco. And so they wanted to make a engine that would be an Art Deco, the modern streamlined type. And this was the very first Art Deco streamlined engine that the railroads produced, and they named it the Commodore Vanderbilt. And this is a die cast. This engine here does everything you could imagine. It has sound, it smokes, and it's a die cast, it's heavy, and they pulled many a famous trains on the New York Central, and it led the way in the modernization of the steam engine. And the New York Central was very famous for their Dreyfuss Hudsons and their New York State Express, Empire Express. But this was the very first engine that started that whole thing off. All the other major railroads throughout the United States modernized and put shrouds on their steam engines to make them look really modern. And so the Commodore Vanderbilt of the New York Central, and that's the way it is at the Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Museum's Show and Tell.